Good afternoon guys, and welcome to a zoo update vlog. This weekend is like a giraffe celebration weekend. There is a youngster born only in the last 7 days to, I believe it's Juna, after a 15-month pregnancy. So we'll have a look at them. It's a young girl, see if she's out and about. They do keep them sometimes hidden away when they're very young, but I've seen videos of her sprinting around. Hopefully she's about, and the bears and the elephants and all the other wildlife. Should be good. Let's go and do this. This is a youngster, only born on Monday. They're keeping her separate from the others with her mum while they settle in. As I've said many times before, when they're born they're very large teddy bears. They've asked if they're going to be quiet, but obviously as you can tell it's fallen on deaf ears. Oh, what a beautiful little character. She might walk over and see her mum in a bit. Yep, she is truly beautiful. One of your larger giraffes in a paddock. This could actually even be Dad. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. A little bit of feeding going on there with some of the guests, and this is like a paid excursion you can do. Interaction with a keeper and specific animals. I believe they do it with the elephants as well. Your once star of the show, Wilfred over there, who's now a lot older, good couple of years older now, has another sibling to play around with, so hopefully they get some good interaction in the coming months. An overhead shot here of our new addition. I said, you look closely, it just looks like she's a big teddy bear. All that soft fur all over her back, very distinctive colouring, little tuft on her head. She's sort of kind of oblivious to what's going on around her. You can see her ears moving. This will be proud mum over here having a bit of a feed. As I said, full size, if I pan out, it'll grow up to 16 foot tall. The little one now would have been born at around probably about 2 meters. And we wish her a happy life, that's for sure.
Look at that.
See the defineness of the little one, and then if I pan out, there is mum. I think we'll leave this little one alone. It's like she's sort of kind of frozen in fear with all the attention, people below us, people around us. And it's pretty much unkind, but
Bye-bye.
I'm sure Mum will come to the rescue and comfort her.
Over here, we're going to need a couple of talls or adults and lots of smalls as well. So we need a little bit of audience participation for this to work. So please do join in. Okay then guys, so is that everyone?
Right, let's go and see some other animals. Baby Rhino update. He or she, still don't know to be honest with you, is doing really well, growing really strongly. At the moment, interaction with mum over there. The rest of the herd could be absolutely anywhere. Such a huge paddock that they live in, they could be something like half a mile away from each other. Or they could be having a rest because it has chucked it down on and off all day. I can see her back in the distance. Where these sheds are at the back, there you can see the back of a rhino, so there the rest of the herd is over there. Mummy's being very protective today. I keep intermittently wiping the lens because it's a bit dirty or a bit dusty today, so apologise for that. I have tried throughout the week to try with certain types of wipes to clean it up. Obviously if you look underneath you can just about see little nursing. Maybe she'll move back. Or maybe it's sleepy time. As I've always said, the animals can be unpredictable. Looks like this one more predictably is sleeping. So we'll leave them be for now. The largest of the bird family that is in existence. Of course it did have a long forgotten cousin called the moa, which was about 3 times the size of that. I think it was that sort of New Zealand, Fiji area. A strange observation. I've always wondered, when I look at the sheer size of these ostriches, what actually Big Bird out of Sesame Street is. They are tremendously fast, and you can't really see from here, but the talons on their feet would disembowel you in an instant. They are quite nasty, although some people are known to race them in certain countries. Plume in itself. So the hippos out in their pool, the outside pool that is. It's strange but true, but these are feared more than your crocodiles out in Africa. These do more attacks on boats and people than any other creatures. They come across as being quite placid, but I think they're very, very territorial. Extremely powerful jaws, which you'd see if you come up here around Halloween time. They throw a pumpkin to them and they just bite it in half instantly. Pretty much the most active I've seen the lions in years. It's a good job this is family rated, because on the way over here I did see the male lion getting involved and we did have a bit of lion porn. But now I think they're sort of just play fighting now. It's kind of the best view you can get without the mesh. With what we witnessed earlier may lead to the pitter and patter of tiny paws and cubs in future months and years.
Sponge from the glass.
She was spraying with his scent, or her scent, and then he will do his bit, and that is your lion fawn. It's kinky all the time, it's like a lion threesome now. See, she's sensing. Spraying her scent and antagonising. The other one doing the same. Bless him, he's probably knackered. He's done it a couple of times in the last few minutes.
Ostriches having a drink.
Play fight time for the short claw Asian otters. There's 7 of these guys all in total now. I think the eldest of the young ones were called Peanut and Pistachio. One of your free-roaming Mara. It's like one of the largest of the guinea pig family. Very placid, he just walks around chewing the cud of the grass and creating little babies. Freedom to roam around this park wherever they went. I don't think they ever had a pen. Things like the wallabies and some of the muntjac deer, they can just freely roam. Quite inquisitive little creature. Sadly, there are currently no tigers to show you at the zoo today, because Zar, the last of the 3 brothers, born several years ago, they all come of age, and one by one they've all left us. Zar being the last one recently, he's gone off to pair up with a female at another park and hopefully produce more offspring and increase the endangered population. So I dare say at one point in the future we're going to have probably a new female here, and then they'll introduce a male to her, and we'll have the circle of life starting all over again. Now, I mentioned about wallabies earlier. There's one just sitting right here, so he could bolt at any moment and go either through the tree area and across the vehicle's path there. I doubt it, but he's just minding his own business. I'm literally within 3 feet of him now, watching the vehicles go by. Will he bolt? They generally do. Hi there. You don't seem nervous at all, do you? probably knows that I mean him no harm. Or her. These days you just can't tell. Off you go. Let's make our way to our friends the elephants, who I believe should be in their paddock today. There's no reason why they shouldn't be. And to get to them, I'll traverse my way through their old stadium. This is where, oh, it must have been the best part of a decade ago now. Used to have up to maybe 1,500 people here. There's a few huts there, and there used to be games with the trainers, the elephants. The youngest elephant would always be in competition with a member of the crowd to pick up hoops and put them over a pole, which would be situated around here. Some of the older elephants, namely I think it was Kaylee and Luca, would take it in turns, lay down on top of the actual trainers to show you how delicate they were. But it's all a bygone era, no longer used. I suppose maybe perhaps we have moved on as people and no longer see them as once shamefully entertainment purposes, now more about conservation and looking after them. I suppose that could be said about a lot of any park of this form throughout the world. Isn't there one of our friends there now? It's okay, not going to do you any harm. I'm going directly past you. There we go. No more a majestic sight than a beautiful Asian elephant now. Such placid, gentle creatures. At least the females are. The males get to maturity and they get a bit boisterous. The rest of your females will be in the herd down to the side there. Okay, the overview of who we probably have here. Certainly little Nang over there in between the trees. Probably going to be causing havoc at any time soon. One of these is going to be Donna, which is Nang's mum. Donna's mum, Kaylee, will be in there. Auntie Luca will be in there, and I'd imagine the other one would probably be Karishma. So that's kind of telling me that that's Donna, who is my favourite elephant behind him. Sorry guys, it's so easy to confuse them because they look very, very similar. I believe Donna's got tusks. Although it is hard to say. Because one of them's going to have to be Elizabeth as well, and I'd say that's probably Elizabeth. I don't know, it gets really confusing. Because Elizabeth was the last one born in the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. I think Nang was born shortly after. Might have that totally wrong. Big bull male there in the distance. They are pretty much solitary. It's not just for zoological purposes, that's what they're like in the wild as well. You probably have one male hanging around the herd. I'd say the bugs are starting to get out now because you can see them flicking around with their ears, like little gnats, etc. That is like putting suntan lotion on that little burst of dust over the back. I was kind of expecting a little playful nudge there. Sometimes the elephants will get back to back and they'll kick out generally at the other one to push them over. Seen it many times happen before. Very nice, in your own drinking water as well. Where's your table manners, Nang? Right, let's leave these in peace and go and see if we can see some rhinos. Someone else who appears to have had a bit of a dust bath is this great one-horned rhino. Otherwise known as a black rhino, Asian rhino. Always appear to me as if they've got armour plating. Truly magnificent beast. It's either going to be the second or the third largest here. Obviously the elephants are the largest. It's between these and the white rhinos next. I think the white rhinos just edge them out slightly. I am pretty sure one day, very soon, some more of these guys will appear. Until then, this space here will just sit quietly empty. Nice fine beast here for any of you single track locomotive fans out there. For an additional fee, you can go around the park, get a different view of the animals and entertained by steam. Certainly know a friend of mine, Neil, would appreciate this, and for sure AP, who is sadly no longer with us. Thoughts are always very much with him. It really is a beautiful old retro station. Just about make out our old friends, the African wild dogs. One sitting right there at the back, almost hidden from view. I did see the ears flicker. Right, last stop for the day, our good old friend the bears. Does anyone else just want to get in there and give them a cuddle? Obviously it'd be the end of you, but so cool, guys, so cool. Just out of sight in the distance, right at the back of the pen, they're having a bit of a play fight. The other two, I think they could be the youngest ones. Here they come galloping towards us now. It's a real privilege to be this close to them. We certainly haven't got Goldilocks, and there's more than 3 bears.
Here.
Oh, bears. It's a real donation. They're so pretty.
Are they fighting?
Boom, got him in the air. Oh, look at him in the air.
Look at those there hanging out. Maybe like this.
I love it. Oh, so cute. Look at those little faces of everyone. Look at him in the air. Like cartoons. They do look like cartoons. They're like cartoons. Look at that, they're floating. Oh, so cute. Wow. Which is more scary, black hair or black hair? Is it little? Is it Paddington Bear? Is it Paddington Bear? What is it?
Oh yeah, there's one. Hey baby.
Look, them two were fighting. They were fighting. Look, look at that one over there. They don't like us others. Fighting? They're not fighting? Okay, then what's the
No, I'm alright, thank you.
Oh, look. It's a baby.
These ones are the Europe and Asia. The ones in what we swing in that part a little bit bigger. Those guys are huge. I guess so.
Anyway guys, from a now very sunny Whipsnade Zoo, it was pretty overcast, precipitation, a bit of rain as we arrived. It smudged up the lens a little bit, but there you go. We enjoyed it, hope you did too. It's always the bears for me at the end. I just love watching them play, messing around, play fight and getting soaked. And with that guys, we'll see you in the movies. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye for now.